Hello everybody, welcome back to Grassroots NASCAR Racing. My name is Scott and today we're going to be working on the Sunoco Oldsmobile. I don't know if you saw it, I posted a short maybe a week ago or something like that where I had the car running and it just didn't sound very good, and I zoomed in and you can see a spark jumping from one of the spark plug wires to the header. Not good. So I'm just going to do the plugs, going to do the wires, the distributor cap, you know, that kind of stuff. And see if we can get it running a little bit better. So I went and bought some parts today. I walked in and held that up and he goes, oh, 4-inch. So he goes and gets one, but he didn't ask this way, and I didn't even think about that. So you can see this one's hanging over. So I need to take this one back tomorrow and get the right size. But man, this thing, you can see all the burn marks there. So probably need to check the timing. It's popping up a little in there and burning it. Got some plug wires, plugs, distributor cap. So all that will be going in. This is the one in question that was jumping. So you can see where, I mean, it was pretty much touching the header, and you can see where it kind of burned that off. And I'm going to cut this open and check the wire underneath. But this is just like a sleeve over the wire. But yeah, that's the one that was jumping. So we will take all those out. Now what's kind of cool with this one, I love how all these things are different. So on this one, the wires are routed under the headers. And this is the first car I think that I've had where they were routed like that. So you can see them down there. They kind of go through, those two go through the motor mount, but they come up around the back. Oh boy, around the back and up to there. But on the back side, right around here, just below the valve cover, there, you know, when you see little custom parts like this little thing, this is just a piece of aluminum that somebody bent, and that was bolted right down there and held the 4 wires. And there's actually another one down, where's that? I just saw it. Oh, there's another one down there somewhere. Oh, there it is. Yeah, you won't be able to see it. It's pretty far under there. But trust me, there's another one down there. So just little things like that that are, you know, I've never seen one of those on a car. So it's always fun poking around these cars and seeing what custom parts were on there, what's been done, you know, so. But yeah, let's go ahead and get the old plugs out, get the wires off. Now these wires, these are pre-made wires. So I'll admit I was kind of lazy today. I'm hoping that these fit correctly. I know there's a small chance of that actually happening, so I might have to take these back and just get a universal set and cut them down to the size I want. But I like these because they have kind of that same sleeve over them, that protective sleeve. So we'll see what happens. So let's get the old stuff off. Alright guys, so new plugs, new wires, new distributor cap, new rotor. Those are all in. A little bit of a pain in the butt. I'm finding that it seems like a lot of these jobs like this, they do maybe like when the engine is out of the car and the headers are not on, because it's kind of a pain to get some of these wires routed, to get the 1 and 2 spark plugs out because they're so close to the header. A little bit of a pain, but I got it. So this is what we're dealing with right now. So we got the new wires all right there, all that's new. I got them all routed underneath. Got them all on there, looking good. And then I also ran a new stainless fuel line, which I haven't zip tied yet, but I'm just gonna start it and be sure that it's all good. But all of that's done down there. I still need to do this wire. You can see where this wire is melted. I still need to do that, but yeah. We're gonna see what happens here. Really interesting though, taking out these spark plugs, Apparently the person before me had the same issue with getting out 1 and 2, because 6 of the spark plugs are these little AC Delcos, and 2 of the spark plugs, 1 and 2, are Champion spark plugs. So apparently somebody had the same issue with trying to get them out, and they couldn't get them out, so they just left them in. But the number 2 plug, I don't know if you can see it there, that the porcelain is absolutely cracked. It's bent. Like, that's just a pile of trash. So that was bad. One of these plugs, the gap was almost non-existent. There was maybe like a 0.5 millimeter. You can see just a little bit of light through there. So hopefully this thing is going to run a whole lot better. Some of the wires were bad, some of the plugs were bad. I mean, what a mess. So yeah, but let's try and fire it up, see what it does. All right, guys, man, that car sounds so much better. My gosh, what a difference. It's running strong, running smooth. It sounds so good. That made a world of difference, and I'm so happy that it fired up and sounded so good. So successful night, successful job, thank God. I'm taking this thing up to COTA in a week, so I don't know if I'm even gonna have this video up in time. I gotta work all week, and I don't know if I'm gonna have time to edit, so you might be seeing this after COTA, we'll see. But I'm gonna go through, it's about 10:45 at night. This is the last day that I really have to work on it, so I need to zip tie this fuel line, get it into place. I'm gonna go through here and vacuum and clean a little bit, because if you notice, like, look at all those rocks. There's like rocks all over that need to get out of here. Rocks, rocks. So I'm gonna clean this thing up a little bit and get it ready for the show. They're doing the vintage racing up at COTA, so I am not vintage racing, but they do a car show up there. And as part of the car show, you get to go out and do a couple parade laps around the track. So that's why I really want to take this up there, so I can get it on track and see what it feels like a little bit. So that's going to be the fun part. But I'm going to get it cleaned up. You guys can go back to whatever you're doing. I appreciate you watching, and we'll see you next time.